Hey everyone, welcome to the Kate and Knut channel. We are so excited to finally start this new adventure. And today we're going to be filming a Q&A for you guys to get to know us a little bit better. And yeah, so let's get started. So the first question is, how old are you guys?
I'm 21.
And I'm 20, almost 21 in July. July 2nd.
So I'm 3 months older than you, huh?
Yeah. Sure.
I'm old enough to drink, so that's good.
You can buy me alcohol.
Which I definitely don't do.
Yeah, we don't really drink. Anyways, the next question is, where are you from? I grew up my whole life pretty much in Burlington.
And I grew up in Anacortes,
Washington.
Which is where we live here now.
Yeah.
So I love it here. It's Pacific Northwest.
Super rainy a lot.
Yeah, it's rainy a lot. I love it though because it's like a small town kind of, and I don't know, I kind of like that feeling. But I also kind of like being in the bigger, I don't know what I am really. I just, something about Anacortes is like home to me. But yeah, I guess we get a little bit more sunshine than some of the other cities around us, which is nice.
Here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it says it's supposed to rain a lot of times and then it ends up being sunny.
Yeah.
And then I drive to Burlington because my parents still live there and then it's like rainy.
Which is only like 14 miles away.
Yeah.
And so it's like a small little
So it is nice in that way.
almost.
But at the same time, like, Burlington versus Anacortes, like Burlington's always warmer than here, which is annoying because one day it was like 80 there and it was still like barely 70 here.
Mm-hmm.
But
so it could just be
at least
bit
it's
more.
sunny because that's what I need in my life.
Yeah.
But we are moving to California.
Yep.
Very soon, so
Yep.
I'm excited for that sunshine.
Yeah. Got a new job, so time to move.
Okay, what made you guys want to start YouTube?
Just probably to kind of like look back on our lives, really. That's the main reason. We just thought it'd be so cool because we're just like looking back and like if we did this like a couple years ago even, like we'd probably be looking back at that.
Like from dating and stuff?
Yeah, and just being like, wow. So now that we're married and everything, we just kind of wanted something to like document our lives. And we thought that'd be really cool, so...
Over time, like when we have kids and like...
Yeah.
Just the whole moving process and everything.
Yep. So it's just kind of a summary of everything that's going on.
Okay, next is, what is your channel going to be about?
Our channel is just mainly going to be about whatever's going on in our lives and whatever our thoughts are.
Basically daily life, yeah.
And I know Kate's going to probably do a lot of shopping stuff because she likes that. And so
I actually filmed an unboxing like video, so I'll
if you
put that up there,
like to shop, you should definitely subscribe because there's some videos that you're going to want to see from her. And
yeah, I've been doing a lot of quarantine shopping because what else is there to do?
There's a lot of Amazon.
I have a lot of cool things.
She checks them. Oh my gosh, you and your mailbox. She's running down in the mailbox checking it like 2 or 3 times a day.
No, that's not true.
Okay, well...
I check it like once a day, and then if it doesn't come, I wait till the evening because the mail here doesn't come until like 7 p.m., which I should go check it right now.
Either way, it's always on your mind.
Yeah, I am, because I'm used to getting our mail delivered in Burlington at like 11, like 10 or 11, and here it comes like so much later, so I have to like get used to that.
Yeah, we kind of live out in the woods, so...
But yeah, I don't know, we can do some like different challenges and stuff.
Yep.
Like,
yeah,
couples challenges, maybe some
yeah
cooking type shows, I don't know.
Yep, and I might do some sort of like military or business sort of stuff to intertwine here. I don't know if it will really work out, but
so basically a variety of everything.
Yeah, just our interests. So hopefully one matches yours and you can follow along.
Okay, how often do you plan to publish videos? We're hoping to get one out like at least once a week.
Maybe more, maybe less, depending on how busy our lives are. But yeah, I think a good goal on average is once a week. So, yeah.
Next question is, how long have you been together?
We've been together since November 2018.
Yeah, we met then.
No, we met in September 2018.
Okay.
So,
and then we officially started dating in November.
Officially started dating. I met your dad. I actually went to like a little coffee shop in Burlington and met with him, and he gave me the green light to start dating you, so that was cool. I was like, sweet, score, and then I was like so excited to start texting you and being like, he said yes, and I was like so happy, and then I was like, so can we date? And you're like, yeah. I guess. I don't know, but yeah.
I feel like it took me a long time to like actually like you. I don't know, like some people it just like happens right away, like so in love with them, and I feel like that was the case with you. But it took me a little bit longer to actually like
You're like, who is this
date. 'Cause at that point, I
stranger?
was like done with guys.
Yeah.
So I just wanted like my space, but
Yeah. You were just like
Glad to have
almost
you.
giving up with dating.
pretty much. I mean, I was, but then I met him.
I caught her on her final straw.
All right, let's moving on. Where did you meet? We met online.
Yep.
Technically, it was eHarmony because he made an account.
This is
Which-
so funny.
I didn't pay for because you have to see you have to pay for it to see
Yeah.
pictures in messages, and I wasn't gonna pay for that because I was just thought guys were dumb and like whatever. He was paying for it, so he had messaged me like once. or
I'll
twice.
explain from
Okay,
my
go
from
ahead.
my point of view. I was at work one day, and I took out my phone. The night before, I had signed up for like a couple nights before or something. I had signed up for eHarmony, and I had spent like the full package, so you could get like the premium thing. I don't know if anybody uses like LinkedIn here, but like if you can see who's like checked you out and like who has like read your messages and who's like done whatever. So I like went for that because I was like, well, I don't know, might as well go big or go home, right? So so I got that.
Sounds like you were really desperate.
Maybe. But yeah, I went for that, and then but it really helps out, I guess, in a way, because then when I ended up meeting Kate, I was able to like message her as soon as I saw her, because like I took my phone that day and I was like, nice. And so I like started messaging her, but like I don't know what I said, but I didn't really get any response, and I knew that she hadn't seen it.
That's so sad, honestly.
So like I was thinking, and I knew this too from like previous dating apps or whatever, like you might use them and then you like delete it or whatever. So I figured that was probably the case with her, and I was glad that I didn't see the infamous scene on there.
That'd be
So-
painful if I didn't reply.
Yeah, so I knew that I wasn't being rejected, so there was still hope for me. So I went to her. Actually, this is super stalkerish. Guys don't do this usually, but I used my
Facebook.
Waze, and I was like, I looked her up because I knew she was nearby. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna like look her up on
He's
Facebook.
an IT guy too, so he can like be creepy like that and like stalk people.
I just
like
yeah.
hardcore. 'Cause usually,
Like-
if you type somebody's name in Facebook, it doesn't always pop up.
Yeah.
But like my information was all public, I guess, which she told me
It
later.
was public. Yeah, you had your like whole family listed there,
So
and like
it's not very smart.
I just
guess.
knew she spelled her name that way, and she was from
Burlington.
Burlington. So I typed in those two things on Facebook, and I found you and your beautiful face. So
Then he messaged me on there, and then from there, just
Yep.
that's how it started.
Yeah. So here we are.
Okay, so the next question is, what are your jobs?
I work in IT. I'd rather not say where I work currently at, but I used to work at a bank in IT, and now I've moved on to something else, and I'm actually in the process of moving over to a job in the military for IT. So, yeah. How about you?
Well, I mean, I'm not really like working.
She does a lot.
I'm not really like I don't have a job I actually go to right now because the whole like I was nannying, but then I figured like I'm getting married soon, and after I get married, I don't really want to like keep going with that. And then we started a business,
hmm
so I've just been kind of running that at home.
Yep. We have a business going, Chubby Bubby Bear.
So if you have babies, go check it out because we have some like cute clothes coming.
Yeah, and there's better stuff coming. We're working on getting all organic stuff. So that'll be super exciting.
And we have a warehouse in California now
So,
that we're getting stuff sent to, so the shipping will be faster.
yep. Hopefully 2 and 3 days shipping coming up. But yeah, and then also just you cleaning up after my messes is like
It's so crazy.
it's almost
honestly.
a full-time job, and it's
Honestly, like, how do you? There's some days where I just don't like. I can't. Like the laundry sits there for days because I'm just like I can't. Like I have no motivation. And then other days I'm just like cleaning everything.
we don't even have kids yet. How are we?
I don't get it. Like this apartment is literally like so tiny,
Mm-hmm.
and I just feel like it gets so messy. Like everybody keeps saying. Everybody was telling me that like you just. I don't know. Like the moms, the housework. Like they just. It's never ending,
Yeah.
but like it's just us, and then there's so much
Yeah.
laundry all the time, and like dishes, and it just
Yeah.
it never ends. But I don't know. I like cleaning, so I don't really mind it most of the time. But
I just think it's also worse because like in quarantine, it's probably just because like we're always living in here, and so naturally, if you're always living here, you're gonna be like
yeah,
you know,
there's gonna
using
be,
more dishes.
yeah,
You're gonna
that's
be putting out more like garbage and stuff.
because if
that
we were
you-
like both working, we'd come back and it'd be like the same.
yeah. So,
But yeah, so that makes sense. The next question is, what pisses you off?
For me, it's wasting whatever. I just have a huge pet peeve about wasting food, money, or time. It just frustrates me so much.
That's why I clean out the fridge when he's gone. Because he doesn't know what I throw away.
But yeah, I mean, I know some things get wasted. It's not the end of the world for me. It's just like, I know there's nothing more satisfying than like something taking place while I'm working on something else, so like multitasking. For example, that's why I really love Roomba, because when we go and we're like busy doing something else,
the house is getting clean.
Yes.
For the floors.
And it's like, boom, time is being saved. You know, it's not that big of a deal. I don't know if it's really worth that. I got that Roomba for different reasons, but
I mean, honestly, it is nice because I went out one time and I came back and I like looked cleaner in here.
Yeah.
And then she was just like, she was still going.
It is pretty good, yeah.
And it's like you never really have to sweep the floors because it's just like you can just turn it on like every day.
Oh wow, we just bought a broom today. I'm kidding. Wasting money.
I need that for like certain things.
I'm kidding, but yeah, it's probably just one of those things. Wasting time and like looking back on it and know you just like wasted time. I don't know why.
It's kind of like playing Xbox. If you're like a boy that plays Xbox, it's just like you can't ever get that time back. Yeah. And that's how he feels because he used to play. But like I think it's fine to play in like moderation, I guess. But
yeah, it's just like a fine line because you have to make sure not to. I'm going off on tangent here.
I know.
But you have to make sure not to like overdo it, or else like me, I can be like kind of addictive personality.
Yeah, it can become an addiction.
You just like get carried away and you're like, oh, I gotta unlock this thing, and then that happens, and then
get those new shinies. My brother.
Yeah.
I would say my pet peeve is slow drivers, or just drivers that don't know how to drive in general. It's just like you need to just get off the road because
you're scary to drive with sometimes because you look like you want to kill somebody.
Oh my gosh. Well, I mean, yeah, there's some days where I'm just like laid back. I'm like, what are you doing with your life? Like, get out of here. And other days I'm just like, really? Like, I start yelling at them because it's just. They need my driver's ed teacher in their life because she was the best.
Which was actually mine.
But yeah, it's so weird. And then like she. Yeah. Yeah. Anyways. So yeah. So the next question is, how long do we need to get ready in the morning?
For me, not much time.
It's not fair at all.
Yeah, I could probably get ready in 15, 30 minutes, whatever. Probably the biggest thing.
Gap. 15 to 30.
Yeah, I know. It just depends on like my lunch because
your lunch.
Yeah, because when I pack my lunch, if I want it to be, if it's like something quick, it could be less than a minute. You know, if it's like leftovers from last night, I'll just take that dish. Right. But if I have to like put it all together and like pour stuff together, then that could.
Which I should be making your lunches, but I just don't know what you like. So it's hard.
So there's that.
We'll have to figure that out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. But what else?
So you basically just do your hair and take a shower.
Yeah, my shower. That takes a little while sometimes because sometimes I'm just like, I just want to relax, you know, and wake up. Sometimes I'm like really tired from the night before, or I'm like, okay, time to get ready and time to go. So depends how fired up for the day I am, I guess.
How energized.
Yeah.
It does make a difference.
And then as I'm like, as I'm taking a shower, I always make sure to turn on the Keurig before I turn on the shower because I know I don't want to be waiting. It
takes a little bit to warm up.
Yeah, I don't want to be waiting for it. So
that's
there you
go.
Good
idea.
Time management. Which
good for you. For me, I would say it kind of depends really. If I like do my hair. Okay, if I take a shower the night before, which I never really do anymore, but I used to, it would take me like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Or something.
Sounds about right.
But if I take a shower and then altogether, I would say it's like between 30 and 45. Because, especially if I like actually like curl my hair, if I just like put it in a bun or like something, then it's obviously a lot. Well, it only takes me like 10 minutes to do my hair, but anyways, I would say it's like 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Or 45. That was so weird. Get out of here. Who gets more jealous? Definitely me.
But you're not too bad.
I mean, I feel like in general, it's a girl thing. Mm-hmm. More of a girl thing to get jealous, just because like Instagram is like a big thing. You just see all these like girls on there, and it kind of like.
I mean, I'll get jealous of guys like muscles and stuff too. Sometimes I'll be like, "Dang, I wish I had arms like that guy."
Right.
Like, you know, I wish I could bench like him or whatever. But you know, at the end of the day, I think girls have it harder because like they're just like across any sort of social media, they just kind of like an image that they need to like perfect themselves or something, but
I feel like it could be that way for guys too, but it is worse for girls.
it's worse for girls, I think.
Girls.
I think it's worse for girls though, just because that like pressure is more imminent on them, and for guys, it's like.
And there's a lot more things that go into a girl, like I
Yeah,
don't know, like
there's
their
so many
lashes,
things,
their
like,
eyebrows, their hair, like I don't know. So many
guys,
girls are like fake.
it's like get a 6-pack and get ripped. That's what you gotta
That's
shoot.
pretty much it, and like have good hair. Cut.
But for girls, it's like get a 6-pack, be toned, and do like your hair and everything else has to be perfect. And there's like 500 other things that you have to like feel like you're shooting for. I don't know. Maybe I don't know what it's like to be a girl.
I also just feel like that's a worldly like view on things. You don't have to do all that, obviously. But
yeah, I just feel like they're like
if you
our
see
culture,
that on social media, like every picture, pretty much every girl's selfie, like any picture is like really edited, so you can't like I don't know. But anyways, so it is worse for girls, but at the same time, like I just try to like
push it out.
Like if I like catch myself like on Instagram, like oh like I wish I looked like that, then I just kind of like go off because otherwise it just gets too consumed and.
Yeah, I just think our culture tries to push that on like women and girls too much, and it's like so hard on them, and so.
Because even getting my hair done for like my bridal for our wedding, I was like, well, I want it to look like this, and she's like, well, that girl like we can't get it to look like that because she has like so many extensions and like it just looks so full and thick and like it's just not reality. So. On
a side note, though, you do get jealous on whatever I typically order.
True.
Today. We went to one of our favorite restaurants in Oak Harbor. It's called Jumbo Burrito, right? And we
I didn't necessarily get jealous.
Not
but in
super
general,
jealous, but
when he orders something different from than I do, I take a bite and I'm like, oh, I really want that.
yeah.
So I should just technically order whatever he orders.
You should order whatever I order, and then I'll order whatever you order.
No, I think we should just order the same thing, so that's not an issue.
Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, it's funny because it seems like every time it's just the opposite of what you were meaning to get.
I think that's everything.
Well,
that's all the questions we have.
Awesome. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed this video. We're going to be putting out as many as we can, so just stay tuned and subscribe for more.
And let us know if you have any suggestions, too.
Yes, we're totally open for video suggestions. We'd love to hear you guys' ideas. We are new to this, but we want to take you guys along with the journey in this new adventure that we're embarking on. So, anyways, thanks.
Thanks for watching. Peace out.